practice problems. Our first problem is essentially a tool to help you to remember the definitions of our 7 voting methods that we introduced in this long lecture. So it is a very simple, technically very simple exercise. Let's say in the case of absolute majority, what is the definition of the absolute majority or majority rule? The definition is that the winner, maybe the winner, let's write it down, the winner here, the winner, and the definition here, it is in general, must receive the majority of votes. Well, in case of the Borda score, the winner must receive the greatest number of Borda points, or the highest Borda score, and so on. Let's keep it. The next problem is more ambitious. We have to use the American voting agenda as it was reconstructed by Riker and calculate the winner under this agenda. We have 6 alternatives. They correspond to the alternatives from the agenda, the names of those alternatives. We have to calculate the winner. So first, let's recall the agenda. It was first Z against Y, then independently X against W, and then T and S. So if we want to draw the picture, it will be something like that. And we have Z against W, Z against Y, X against W, now T and S. So first we have Z against Y. Who is the winner? We have ZY, YZ, ZY, ZY. So there are 32 votes for Z and only 12 for Y, which means that Z is the winner. X against W. XW, WX, WX, WX. So XW 15 votes and W gets 29 votes. The total number of votes is 44. So W is the winner. Now we have Z against W. WZ, WZ, ZW, WZ. So only ZW once, 10 votes, and 34 for W. So W is the winner. W versus T. TW, WT, TW, WT. So TW, W 25 votes for T and 19 for W, which means that T is the winner. And now T versus S. It seems that S is a very unpopular law. T beats, everybody prefers T to S, so it is 44 to 0. T is the winner. T is our new law. Now our next exercise is of the sort that may appear on the midterm or the final. We have 6 candidates who compete for a seat and 300 voters. The voting profile is given here, and it is repeated twice in case if you need to use it for calculating the alternative vote winner and to remove some alternatives, then you can have two spare voting profiles. We have to calculate the winner under all major methods: majority, alternative vote, Copeland rule, and Borda rule. And we have to answer a few questions about the Condorcet winner. So now it is tempting to start, for instance, if the majority winner is F, but now it is tempting to start the procedure for the alternative vote. But actually, we have to remember about one thing, one tricky but very simple aspect of alternative vote and many other voting methods. First, you have to check if there is a majority winner. And actually, in our case, there is a majority winner. 165 votes out of 300. So if there is a majority winner, there is no application for the procedure for alternative vote. We don't need to start elimination because F is simply the winner wins in the first round. Copeland winner, well, of course, F is a Condorcet winner, so it is also a Copeland winner. So this is a Condorcet winner. So by this simple observation, we can immediately, in no time, solve answer 4 questions. Now, what about the Condorcet second? The Condorcet second is an alternative that, if we remove Condorcet winner, then this alternative would be our new Condorcet winner. So if we remove our Condorcet winner here, well, it is quite obvious who is the next Condorcet winner, the second Condorcet second. It is our alternative E. And our Condorcet loser, it is also quite clear if we take a look at this voting profile. Only 75 voters actually like A very much, but the remaining 225 voters put A at the last place in their preferences. So A is the Condorcet loser. And now we are left with the most difficult problem, at least at first sight, finding the Borda winner. But actually, it is not as difficult if we really think about it. So let's calculate the points here. F, E, D, B, C, A. And now, what would be the points that those alternatives get here? Well, actually, we will not be calculating the points for all alternatives here. But clearly for F and E, these are the most important alternatives, the challengers to the title of the winner, Borda winner. What about F? 165 voters times 6. This means that there are 990 voters, 990 points that F gets from those 165 voters. And then, so this was 6 points here, but now 3 points, 3, just 1, and 4. So now 3 times 30, it is 90. Now it is 72, 75, and 24. So what is the total? 1, 5, 5, 2, and 1. 1,251. What about E? E is also very high in everybody's rankings. Actually, E is always second in those rankings. So let's use a different color now. E gets 5 points from everybody. So instead of just calculating separately those points, Well, 5 points from everybody. There are 300 voters. So the total number of points that he gets is 5 times 300, which is 1500. And now, if you take a look at the other alternatives, they all lose with E almost always. Only in some, in few cases, such alternatives beat E. So E clearly gets many, many more points than any other alternative. So this is enough for us to conclude that E is our Borda winner.